Hello, I'm Derek Giant Johnson. Today's video, I'm going to be talking a bit about how we need to cut this shit out of constantly harassing and obsessing over and manipulating others into refusing to forgive former conservatives and Nazis who were genuinely bigoted, but have since left that behind and have at least tried to show that they are genuinely sorry. For those of you who do not know, still receives a lot of shit for things he said a long ass time ago and has since disavowed. Now, I'm not defending Hunter Avallone's older views. I'm not saying you have to forgive him. Again, if you don't forgive him, that's fine. But here's the thing, endlessly harassing him, obsessing over him, spending 24/7 just talking about how he's still basically Hitler because of views he disavowed. Like, come on, this shit helps no one. And here's the thing. There's a difference between not forgiving and endlessly harassing someone. Not forgiving simply means that you choose not to forgive them. But here's the thing. You don't have to endlessly harass them because of that. Hell, I'd probably never forgive a TERF. Or, have a hard time forgiving a TERF who's like, I'm repentant, I changed. But guess what? I just don't talk with them and have as little to do with them as humanly possible. And maybe once in a while talk about how shitty their old views were, but that's really all you have to do when you don't forgive someone. Or, just keep it to yourself. But here's the thing, a lot of people will just constantly harass former Nazis. And I'm not defending Nazi ideology. I'm not saying we can't call out people who aren't actually repentant and are just trying to change their image without changing their views. I did it with Lauren Southern, but I'm not encouraging any of my viewers to go constantly spam Lauren Southern with shit about her old views. I'm not constantly harassing Lauren Southern on Twitter. I just don't really have anything to do with her and maybe talk about people irresponsibly platforming her, but that's about it. But here's the thing, this stuff like posting this stuff like, oh, I'm Jewish in high school, I suppose, if you forgive this person, you're just continuing my bullying and you have to not to, or else you're making me suffer. Shit like that is just so fucking emotionally manipulative. Look, here's the thing. I'm sorry about the bigotry you faced. I'm sorry about the bullying you faced. That stuff is not okay, and I'm genuinely willing to fight that bigotry alongside you. But here's the thing. Saying you can't forgive this person or else you're causing me... No. That's just you basically weaponizing your own victimhood to try to force people into agreeing with you. Which I personally don't like, but then again, that might have something to do with shit that happened in my childhood. But here's the thing. People have literally had to private their social media just because they don't want to be inundated 24/7 with reminders of what horrible pieces of shit they were. Here's the thing, as somebody who was part of multiple right-wing extremist groups, the evangelicals and the anti-SJWs, you know how badly you fucked up. You feel the guilt of what you did 24/7. And the last thing you need is more reminders of that. And I'm not saying we can't basically talk about how shitty people's old views were. But there's a way to do that with tact and class, and this just ain't it, okay?